Imagine you're at an interview for your dream job. Your dream is just one step away, but that step never crosses. All others are selected, while you are left behind. For many, this can be heartbreaking, a dead end. This was exactly the case for one of India's greatest minds, Dr. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam. But then something happened. The most loved president of India, a world-renowned scientist, the architect of India's atomic power, and one of the most admired personalities in the world. But life wasn't always easy for him. He too faced a moment when it felt like a dead end. He wrote about this turning point in his autobiography, Wings of Fire. The incident took place in 1957 at the Dehradun Air Force Station. Abdul Kalam was there for an interview to become an Air Force pilot. From childhood, this was his one and only dream, to fly fighter planes. But soon, that dream shattered. He wasn't selected. Out of the 9 candidates, he ranked 9th, and all other 8 were selected. This news was devastating, leaving him lost. With a mind full of chaos, Kalam took a bus to Rishikesh and headed to the banks of the Ganga. What he did not know was, this journey would become one of the most defining moments of his life. He stood at the edge of a cliff with a lake below. His mind was surrounded by countless thoughts about the future and the direction of life. He took a bath in the river Ganga and then walked to a nearby ashram situated a little way up the hill. In his book, he wrote, "I could feel intense vibrations when I entered. I saw a large number of sadhus seated all around in a state of trance." As he walked deeper into the ashram, he finally encountered a man who looked like Buddha. Later, Kalam often referred to this man as the guru of his life. He wrote, "I met Swami Sivananda. I was struck by his irresistible, almost childlike smile and gracious manner." Before Kalam could say anything, Swami Sivananda gently asked him about his sadness. With a voice full of sorrow, Kalam shared his unsuccessful attempt to join the Air Force and how much this dream meant to him. Swami Sivananda listened with compassion, then spoke about a powerful technique, the universal secret for achieving anything. He said, "Desire, when it stems from the heart and spirit, when it is pure and intense, possesses awesome electromagnetic energy. The energy is released into the ether each night as the mind falls into the sleep state. Each morning, it returns to the conscious state, reinforced with the cosmic currents. That which has been imaged will surely and certainly be manifested." His guru further said, "Accept your destiny and go ahead with your life. You are not destined to become an Air Force pilot. What you are destined to become is not yet revealed, but it is already predetermined. This failure is essential to guide you towards your true path. Seek the purpose of your existence. Surrender yourself to the will of God." The blend of Swami Sivananda's deep voice and childlike smile washed away all the sadness from his mind. Kalam wrote about this encounter, saying, "When the student is ready, the teacher will appear." How true! Here was the teacher to show the way to a student who had nearly gone astray. Filled with a new sense of peace, Kalam returned to Delhi. A few days later, he received an appointment letter and joined DRDO as a senior scientific assistant. And all we know, this was just the beginning. His journey took him far beyond what he had ever imagined.
Who is swearing in the name of God that I will faithfully execute the office of the President of India and will, to the
The
best
man
of my
who once dreamed of becoming an Air Force pilot later became the Supreme Commander of the same Air Force as the President of India. In a beautiful twist of fate, he even had the opportunity to fly a fighter plane, a moment that brought his journey full circle.
I had a dream that I will become a pilot, okay? I will become a pilot. So I studied aeronautical engineering. I went to Air Force for pilot, okay? They did not select me, okay? Out of 10 fellows, I was the 10th fellow, a selected fellow. 9 seats only they had, I lost it, okay? But when I became the president, I became the Supreme Commander. Okay. Then I told the chief of the air staff, I want to learn flying. He said, I am going to give you training. He trained me for 6 months. Then I flew Su-30.
Failure is not the end. It is a new beginning. If you have failed at something, it simply means that you were not destined for it. But don't let that close your eyes to new possibilities. Stay alert and calm your mind. If you fail, never give up, because fail means first attempt in learning. Remember, end is not the end. In fact, it means effort never dies. And if you get a no as an answer, take it as next opportunity. Silence the chaos within, and you will hear the voice of your guru. Your guru may not always come in the form of a monk. It could be a friend, a parent, a stranger, or even your inner voice. To hear that guiding voice, you must be ready, just like Kalam was. Be a student, always open to learning. Keep your mind clear of the noise of failure. Only then can you truly receive wisdom and find the guru of your life.
Dream, repeat with me, dream, dream, dream transforms into thoughts, thoughts result into action.
Let us learn from the life of Dr. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam. And remember, failure is not a dead end, but a detour leading to a greater destination.